How many of you have ever wanted to be a better listener? Meaning you wanted to hear someone better. You wanted to make them feel understood, appreciated, seen, valued. So often, the most common thing I hear is they didn't understand me, which really means, and people go, what do you mean I didn't understand you? I heard what you said, but hearing what someone says and understanding what they meant are very different things that oftentimes we mess up because we're not really listening at the depth we need to be listening to. We're talking about active listening. Now, what is active listening in terms of being a coach? Number one, it's the ability to focus completely on what your client is saying. And for those of you who aren't coaches, expand this completely on what your spouse is saying, completely on what your colleague is saying, completely on what your child is saying. But the ability to focus completely on what your client is saying and what they're not saying is the other piece to this. Because sometimes it's just as important to hear what someone is saying and what they're not saying, what they're avoiding, to understand the meaning of what is said in the context of the client's desires and to support the client in self-expression. So there's layers here. It's not just hearing the words they used, it's hearing what they said, hearing what they didn't say. It's understanding in the context of what they said. How does that parlay to their 20-year vision in life? How does that parlay to their 12-month goals in life? And it's connecting all of this while listening.